Ravens, I guess we cannot beat a good team. We're gonna talk this and a couple things more coming right out.
Renegade.
Hey my guys, my name is Sunny. Welcome to szg Sports. And if this is your first time in this channel and you love some Ravens, or you just want another YouTuber from a different perspective, not from your team, please start by subscribing now and hit the notification button so you can stay up to alert every time I upload a video. Can't beat a good team, right? Where's those clowny fans? Where's those clowny fans, man? Where are my Steelers fans? Where are you? I want some comments here. My Bengals fans haven't been trolling that much, you know. It's a rough year for them, and I expected that, so gonna give them a pass. But the rest of you, AFC North, where are you? Where are you? This was a complete game, guys. And to be honest, this is a tale of two halves. And if you saw my live IG video, and if you haven't followed me on IG, please do, because every halftime show, I do an IG live, and we discuss what am I seeing, what do we need to do better, etc., etc. But look, in the first half, it was rough. And thank God, my first thing I love, Mr. Marcus Peters, welcome to Baltimore, sir. You display great toughness and what the Ravens football is all about. He was a ball hawk, was just what we expected. Not only a pick six. That was pretty in itself. Look, the reality is, at that point, we were losing 10-6. And they're driving, right? So it looks like they're going to score field goal, touchdown. I don't know. But Marcus goes into the zone, right? And then he saw Russell Wilson going to the guy on the outside, and he attacked that ball. And as soon as he picked it, there was nobody to get him. I screamed. My daughters got scared, like, oh my God, what's happening? I'm like, oh, yeah, this is happening. Pick six. So that turned the momentum completely. That put us up 13-6 or 13-10, and then they drove and scored a field goal before the half ended. Okay, so the Ravens. So in the first half, it wasn't pretty, right? So we did have some good drives and then a field goal. So one thing I hated, we need to start trading field goals from TDs. I'm not saying not scoring field goals, but those field goals need to become TDs, touchdowns, instead of field goals. But so we were lucky, not lucky, but it was a hard-fought football game. So if you think about it, Russell Wilson, the leading MVP candidate, not only he hadn't thrown a touchdown or an interception, he throws a touchdown. This guy, I think it was completing near 70%, goes under 50%, right? And he has been throwing near 300 yards or above 300 yards in every game. Throws under 250, so that's all good. He did have some rushing. He beat us in a couple play actions. It was funny. There was one play where play action. He starts running as soon as he sees Earl near him. All I can assume was in his mind was Mason Rudolph getting, decapitated. So as soon as he sees Earl, slides, right? Anyway, to be honest, Russell Wilson is a fantastic quarterback. So in the first half, I was frustrated because we weren't containing. This is something I hated. Again, this is a tale of two halves. So at the beginning, they were attacking the A gap, they were attacking the B gap. There was no edge containment. They were just running all over the place. I was like, damn, we're gonna let them run. Then that was setting up play action. Boom. Also, I hated the whole wink play. DK on Averett wasn't a good match. Humphrey, first half, bad. I'm not saying trash, but it was bad. He couldn't contain Lockett. I think Lockett is one of those receivers, shifty, small. It was hard for Humphreys. He couldn't jam real good out of the line. It was hard. That's why I said put it on DK in the half, and I saw him a little bit more on DK. Put Humphrey on DK, and let somebody else, Aver or somebody, in bracket Lockett, because Lockett was having a good game. Look, Lockett had 5 receptions, 61 yards, and a touchdown. Probably 340 of that was in the first half, right? So, and then Carson, he rushed for 65, but I feel like a good 50 of those 65 was in the first half. The first half wasn't good for the Ravens, right? But there's two halves, right? Not only one, there's two, 4 quarters. This is a 4-quarter game. And second half, we came to hunt. So we started the drive. We get a touchdown, and I'm like, okay, let's do that. That's in the third quarter, and game still close. Lamar rushed that touchdown pass in the fourth down, and that was also good. I'm like, okay, now we're talking, right? Then we scored a field goal, and I'm like, okay, 2-possession game, still a lot of football to play. And then I don't know what DK was doing, to be honest. I mean, I know what he was doing. He was just shifting the ball from one side to the other, but he fumbled. And the awareness, that was good. And Marlon picked it up and touchdown. Marlon had a way better second half, not only because of that. There was another pass that Lockett was coming on the other side, almost like a jet sweep without catching it, so without handing it off, it was catching. Marlon was flying and made the tackle. That was good. Let me say, TJ4 had a good game. I disagree with that roughing the passer call. I think it was BS. I don't know what you would expect from the guy. On the other side, the one call Bynes, that was roughing the passer. Bynes got pushed into Russell, but as he's getting pushed, he's trying to wrap. For my Ravens players, that's gonna be called every time. If you get pushed, just go with your hands up, because at that point, the ref is gonna see that you got pushed, right? And if you hit him, because that was a 3rd and 26, that we gave them a first down. That's not good. We need to be smarter. Now, Lamar Jackson on the passing attack, 20 attempts, 9 completions. That's not great. 153 yards, that's not bad for 9 attempts or for 9 completions. Mandrews dropped 3, and I'm sure there was more drops that I cannot remember from other players. The conditions weren't good, guys. It was windy, or it was a little windy. It was very wet. I mean, Jackson was sliding a lot. A couple of those were just sliding that he was getting, thrown away. I would say 3 drops from Andrews, and again, I can't remember any more drops. And there was at least 2 or 3 that was throwaways, right? If you put those 3 there, that's above 50%. If those 3 throwaways don't happen, it's 12 from 17. The reality is Lamar Jackson played exceptional. Meaning he did what the defense gave him. The defense was dropping back or giving me space. I'm going to run all over you. And this is something me and Nubo spoke about before. Do what the defense gives you. And defense gives you a run, you run. Defense wants to give you a pass, you pass. Now, saying that, again, Lamar played a fairly good game. There was a couple bad throws. Again, conditions weren't favorable. But Mandrews, I don't know what's wrong with Mandrews. Dropped 3 balls. He didn't catch any. No. He catched 2 for 39. But Mandrews needs to play better. Now, my concern is, hopefully this is not in his head and he's going to start dropping more. We have been seeing Mandrews trending on the drop side, so he needs to clean that up. Boykins, at the big early in the game, 255, that big completion, that was nice. I want to see more from Boykins, but after that, he disappeared. So Hurst had a really good catch on the sideline, so that was good. And that was it, because, there's other little completions here and there, but there wasn't much. On the defensive side, again, another player that I didn't love how he played was Bynes. Bynes had a couple of times that he was there to finish a play and missed tackle. He needs to clean the missed tackle. I'm not saying he was trash. I'm just saying there was a couple of missed tackles out there. Let me say something. Shout out to Sack Daddy. He had a really good game. Not only I saw him pressure a couple of times. Effort was better. McPhee went out, so hopefully he's better. But he had a good game. So did Earl Thomas. And these are players that are not going to be in the stat sheet that much. But what I saw in the game, they were playing really good. So shout out to both of them. Again, Motherland for me was half and half. Peters, first half, obviously the pick 6. And to be honest, they weren't targeting him that much. I didn't see him giving a lot of big plays. Earl Thomas for me had a good game, like I said. Bowser was battling there. Pass rushing wasn't great, especially their left tackle was out, so I was expecting them to exploit that more. The reality is, again, Russell Wilson, hell of a quarterback. He was slippery. There were a couple of times we were getting there. He slipped out of the pockets. We need to be better with that. But dudes and girls, the reality is the Seattle Seahawks were frustrated. They didn't even know what to do with Lamar. They were like, shit, what? We trying everything. It wasn't that they were doing things badly. It was just Lamar was that much better. Then last thing, no, not last thing, but that fourth down. I saw that they were lining up for kicking. I'm like, okay, 3 points. We're gonna go up by 3. And then the timeout happened. It's like, okay, maybe they just needed to talk a little bit. And then I see them. I'm like, oh no. So I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't a fan of going for it there. But Lamar Jackson, shout out to him. He made the play. The dude was balling. This game was all Lamar Jackson. He played a hell of a game. Love everything from Lamar. Oh, another quick thing that I hated. Cyrus Jones. There was the one punt that he just catched it there, and he's just sitting there. He had so many. I mean, he had at least 10 yards there. He would have catch it and run for minimal 10 yards. He's just there dancing, just waiting for the Gunners to come. He needs to be better. He needs to do better. But guys, can we not beat a good team? This is a road team and one of the most hostile plays in the league. The best home field advantage in the league. I can argue second best behind M&T Bank, but whatever. It's up there, right? And we win there. And again, first half, even though I said there was a tale of two halves and the first half was rough, it was tied. And in the second half, we dominated. First half 13-13, second half we dominated 17-3. Hey guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on IG, Twitter, Facebook, obviously YouTube, at szg.sports. Don't forget, every Tuesday at 8:30 live stream where I take phone calls. And before you leave, check one of the videos on the side. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Peace out.